Hello, family, back with another download. And listen to this. You are in a time, and I am in a time of accelerated manifestation. As many of these spiritual shifts have taken place and we continue to ascend, things are going to start happening, if they're not already, quicker. All right? This is why you have to be very mindful what you're saying, what you are thinking. All right? Literally, you need to watch over your thoughts, watch over your words, be slow to speak. Okay? Be slow to speak. A lot of what is happening in the spirit realm, it gives us the indication that these shifts are necessary, not only as a collective, as a body, but even in this earth space. Changes need to take place. Changes need to take place. You and I are a part of the change. You and I have purposes that will aid in the change. This is why we are being positioned the way that we are being positioned, and we are being jostled out of place. I said that on, I think, my last TikTok, two videos ago that I posted on my TikTok in regards to being jostled out of place. Literally, you almost like you're being shaken out of place. I talked about this also maybe 2 or 3 years ago. If any of you have been following me on my YouTube for any length of time, I talked about a lot of moving, geographical moves, career moves, business moves. During that time, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 3, there was a shift in the atmosphere. A lot of moving was taking place. A lot of moving. Well, we're in that time again, and this is very significant because everyone is being properly positioned to carry out their work in the area that they're supposed to be in. All right. So there are times when Holy Spirit will lead you to an area for a certain time. And then after that, you've completed what needs to be completed, then you'll be led back out of that area. Or you might be in the area, just in a different city, or maybe like in the state, just in a different city in the state. So I want you to be mindful that everything that is happening now, this is another thing. Sometimes you're moved because there's a job loss or a career change, or something has happened to your home or your living arrangement. Something has happened for there to be a move, all right, for there to be a shift. And it could appear to be chaotic, but what you need to understand is there is a new beginning taking place. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And what looks like chaos is actually a controlled destiny. I don't know any other way to say it. It's kind of controlled destiny. Holy Spirit is orchestrating something magnificent for you and I because it is our time. It is our time to come into who we are, the fullness of our authenticity, and not only the fullness of our authenticity, but also the fullness of our purpose. Okay, a lot of generational patterns, curses have been broken in family lines. A lot of things have been eradicated for you and I to come forth with no challenge. Okay. If you can think about when you were trying to do things before and there was always some sort of challenge, whether it be from family, friends, business partners, somewhere there was a challenge. Well, what has happened is because of the ascension that you and I have embraced, a lot of generational curses and cycles have been broken in our lives. And so now there isn't a challenge. That should make you happy. That you're going to be able to do what you were sent here to do without all of the opposition. The key is for you not to think it has to look a certain way. All right. Not to think there has to be a certain group of people that's going to be with you. Not to think you got to be you're adamant about being in a certain geographical location. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Wherever Holy Spirit instructs you to be, arrangements will be made for you to be there. If doors close, it is because you've lingered too long. You've lingered too long. And it's time to move forward. Follow what you hear. Get so in tune. If you have to disconnect from a lot of people don't like solitude. I love it because I can hear without being distracted. There are no distractions. That's why I don't do a lot of TV. I do. I might do maybe 2%. And the rest I might do like Netflix or Hulu. I watch a movie. I'm more of watch a movie on a weekend type than TV. And I haven't really done TV in years. Not because I think I'm some sort of super spiritual. It's just, it doesn't really serve me well. I mean, I don't really get much out of it. So I don't engage in a lot of what people engage with so far as reality shows and all that. I don't do any of those things. I'm typically listening or watching something that is for my spiritual benefit or to give me a good laugh if I need a break. Okay, so I want you just to be mindful that there is a controlled chaos going on right now, and it looks like everything is falling apart. It's actually a new beginning. And you're going to see it unfold. I just need you to kind of hold it in the road, soul family, while everything is being put in place. Well, the seeds that you need to sow in gaining knowledge or connecting with certain people or certain things, go ahead and do that. It's going to set at course what will be coming up in the time of harvest as we go out of the winter months and coming into the spring. All right. Fall is a time where the ground rests. You're getting ready for the planting. All right. So what you're doing now is sowing spiritual seeds as if the ground is ready and tilled, so that as this year goes out, the Gregorian calendar goes out, and we're getting ready to move into January, February, coming into March in the spring, these seeds will begin to come up. I want you to be encouraged, soul family. Everything that is happening to you right now is necessary for you to come forth fully, authentically, and in your purpose. Guess what? I love you. I want you to love yourself more than me. And I'll see you next download. Toodles.